What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, August the 1st, coming to you live from the Baggers and Brews headquarters here in Southern New Jersey. Not in Sturgis, South Dakota like I would like to be. So I figured we could all hang out and commiserate together and hate on the folks that are out there living it up, having a good time, because I am jealous as heck and having some serious FOMO right now. Not happy to be missing out on the 85th annual Sturgis. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Like I said, let me know if the audio is okay, if you can hear me all right, see me all right, all that good stuff. Honey Princess is sitting on the couch being a lump on the log. I told her she could come hang out with me, but she apparently does not want to. So it looks like it's just us, me, and, well, right now, 12 of my closest friends. Sounds okay. Okay as in just okay, or as in good? I'm up here. I'm in the upstairs office area, not down in the studio like I usually am for live streams. Doing the live kind of on shorter notice. It was just easier to do it up here. The computer and everything's already up here, so just made for it to be easier. But hang out with you guys for as long as, you know, we're having a conversation and hanging out. What up, Smitty? Again, Joe, what's happening? Stacy, and I think I saw Mighty Quinn up in here. He might have left, but so just wanted to kind of hang out, have a drink. I'm drinking a little. I'm on kind of an old-fashioned kick since Disney had a couple really good ones down there, so I've been trying to make them here at the house. Yep, I hear you, Mighty Quinn. That is, well, I'm kind of the same, bro. I mean, it's not all. It wasn't all money. It was some vacation time issues as well. But yeah, it sucks to not be there. And what I thought I could do too is I could actually bring up the live feed from Main Street, and we can sit and watch that and chit chat while that's up on the screen too. Did a drink live yesterday for my old. Really? And what was that? What was that like? So you did a live stream for my Oldman. What's an Oldman? I don't know what that is. I probably should know what that is, but I don't. George and I just got back from dinner, and I told him we should crash your party. Crash it how? What do you mean crash it? What are you going to do? You guys are welcome to come on, chit-chat. For sure. And I was also thinking I don't know, how many people actually be watching, but if any of our friends from currently out in Sturgis want to hop on and be our correspondent live on the streets there in Sturgis and give us a look around, we can do that too, but they just got to let me know if they want to. I know most of those folks are probably having too much fun to be paying any attention to us on YouTube right now. So, but if they do, I also have someone who is out at a bike night tonight. I told him the same thing, to let me know when he's there, and I can shoot him the link, and he could come on and he can give us a look around the bike night. I was gonna go, and I was being lazy, and we're gonna go ride tomorrow. So I'm like, I'll just do a live tonight. But it actually is a perfect night to be at a bike night in Jersey right now. It's beautiful out. It's not humid. It's fairly cool for August 1st. So I'm kind of, not regretting my decision, but it would have been a good night to hang out outside with some people and some bikes. Yeah, only a couple people showed up. Okay, well, that's how it is sometimes. I feel like the lives have really, at least for our community and the motorcycle community, have really tapered off in the last year or so. People kind of stopped doing them as much. A few people still do them regularly, but not a lot. I haven't done one in a while, and I had a couple people in our Discord for the members asking why I hadn't done one, so just figured that's what I would do. So I'm assuming anybody that's watching right now, the the handful of folks watching, no one is actually out in South Dakota, right? Everybody is home in the same boat as me. Well, just so we can all have FOMO together, I'm going to bring, oh, look who it is. Mr. Goldwing himself, Captain Light in the Loafers. What's up, Brian the Biker? What's going on? V-Rodder is here in the building, and he, I believe, is actually out in Sturgis right now. Said he just finished dinner. Where'd you have dinner at? Did you go somewhere, or did you have it? Did you make it yourself? Fill us in. We all want to live vicariously through you, pal. Nope. What's a noop? What's a noop? And I like your channel name or your profile name, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know what noop means. Is that nope, new up? You got me. Powder House, you some bitch. Powder House is so good. We ate there twice last year. It was so good. I'm dying to go back there. I'm dying to go back. There's so many things that when we went in 2020 with the whole crew that we didn't do because we either didn't know or just ran out of time. But that's one of the places I wish I could have took everybody. I didn't really know about how good it was until I went back the next year in 21 with 21 and was hanging with Pro Monkey, and we went there. Really good, such good food. Cool spot. Then you're heading out to the Buffalo Chip. Okay. Mighty Quinn says he's making his last payment on his hunting camp in November. So he'll definitely be heading to Sturgis next year. Well, I am certainly planning it. I said this before. I really didn't want to miss any more, and then this year happened. But now I'm like hell-bent on not missing them because I really do. It's such a good time. Salty Steer and Wall Drug was amazing also. Salty Steer is, I think I ate at the Salty Steer. Is that on the corner? Is that on the corner kind of across from where the Harley dealership is? I feel like we were in there. I feel like we had lunch or something in there. Maybe a couple times. Yeah, so much fun. Let me pull this up and we can all sit and be jealous together. There you go. Anybody see that? I can always make myself smaller and make that bigger. How about that? Boom. That is live from Main Street as we speak. Yeah, so I've definitely been in there. It's a pretty cool spot. Had lunch in there. I didn't have dinner, but I had lunch and some beers in there. That's a hike from, well, it's kind of a hike from Sturgis, though. I think we did it on the way in. And then last year, Carolyn and I stopped, I think, on the way in too. And I think we stopped in there and had lunch and had a bite. But yeah, I definitely recommend it for anybody that's passing through there. It's a good spot to eat. There's a couple spots in Wall, but I haven't scoured Wall. I've kind of just breezed through it. But it looks pretty decent for opening day. At what is it, 7 o'clock? I know. One thing I noticed about like Sturgis, Main Street isn't like a happening nightlife area. Like Susanna goes and everybody kind of heads off to the places that they want to, hang for the night or party or drink at. And I don't blame them because I don't think you really want to be down on the Main Street there having drinks. It's 6 o'clock. What did I say? I must have been looking at, I don't know what I was looking at. 6 o'clock. Yeah. 2 hours behind us here on the East Coast. But, I mean, there's people still there though. Oh, excuse me. Just that. So, yeah. So one of the main reasons that we did not get out there this year is because we just did a 2-week-long trip with the family. So with our adult children down in Florida, went to Disney And so that ate up a lot of Carolyn's vacation time. There was no way so close. Like we went early July. We didn't come back until the 18th or 19th. So there was no way we were going to turn around and roll out there like a week and a half later. So just wasn't happening. So I'm starting to plan now for next year, trying to figure out where I want to stay. A lot of options. Where is the Ozempic tent? All I see are fatties. How can you see fatties? That guy's not fat. That lady's not fat. That guy's not fat. Why ain't no fat people, Frederick? It's messed up. Fat people need love too. That lady's not fat. That guy's chubby. What do you want? Old bikers like to eat and drink and ride. There's not a whole lot of exercising involved in this hobby. We're going to go ride tomorrow. It's always hard trying to find a new place to ride to. With the crew in Jersey, the state is only so big, and I feel like we've been so many places. But we're going to head south tomorrow, go out ride and get some lunch, have a drink, cruise around. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. Like I said, tonight is beautiful, and tomorrow I don't think it's supposed to get really past 80, which is pretty cool for August in Jersey. Usually it's very humid and pretty hot. From a fat guy being pretty judgy there. Yeah, every time I do Sturgis videos, I've always got people chiming in saying, everybody's fat. Well, America's kind of fat. It's almost not our fault if you look at the food they give us, the options we have. Why are salads so much more expensive than like fattening foods? That's a good question. So, wonder how many other I know there's a couple other live streams from downtown. So, has anybody been on any good trips lately? I have not been on the bike nearly as much as I'd like to be, so I'm trying to change that for the rest of the summer. And obviously, the fall up here is always good riding time. So, we get a lot of good riding in September, October, even into November sometimes before it starts getting cold. But I need to get some riding in. I feel like I haven't done squat. 400 plus what? Pounds? 400 plus. You got me on that one, dude. Interesting. So how many people in the side chat have actually been out to Sturgis? That's a question for everybody in the side chat. Who has actually been out to the rally? So I've been 3 times now. Crazy as that sounds, having never been at all until 2020. Granted, the one time. I know that guy is pushing 350 by himself. The one time I did fly out, but I was still there for the weekend, so I still count it. Stacy, yeah, the weather has either been like crazy hot, it's been humid, it's been a lot of rain, and like I said, I missed half of July. I was out of town, so didn't use the pool, didn't use the bike. This is why I hate living up here, because you have such a short amount of time for summer, and it flies by. And then next thing you know, it's gone. You're closing up the pool, starting to get cold. It just sucks, man. I don't like it. I don't want to be here. V-Rodder's doing Indian Larry and Trog after Sturgis. Never done Indian Larry. I'm not a huge fan of the idea of riding up to the city, do all that crap. That's a different style of bikers up there. But maybe one day I'll do it. Trog, maybe I might go check it out again. It was we went last year. It's pretty hot, and there was no place to sit, so you're like standing the whole time. I don't know if I'll do it or not. I don't know if it was worth it to me. It's a cool event, but 315 and dropping. So now we're all discussing our weight loss challenges. Fly on the Wall went to the 75th, so 10 years ago. Okay, you planning on going back? If it was up to me, I would go every year. I feel like there's just so much to do. I don't feel like I've even like really brushed the surface of places to ride to and stuff to see out that way. Road Reality, what is happening? He says, "What's up, my dudes and dudettes? Where are you at, Road Reality? You're not out riding, are you?" I am sipping on an old fashioned. I just spilled a little bit of. Enjoying the evening, I believe. Yeah, boss lady is just out in the other room watching TV, probably listening to me, probably stalking us. She's probably in the side chat, but she's not typing anything. She's crazy like that. Eddie Quinn's been one since 2001. Dang. Did you enjoy it? Do you not want to go back, or have you just not had the opportunity to go back? Because I really enjoy it. We went 3 weeks last year. It was so awesome. Now, granted, I worked for like 2 of those weeks, but still got to do a lot. Got to ride around. Got to do a lot of sightseeing. Never been at the rally, but week before everything was up and running. All of it. Yeah, they're getting. I feel like they're getting earlier and earlier. Like I know last year, by like Wednesday, I had went out, and that's when I went to Olean's and got my suspension done. They were already up and running. Almost most of the things at Exit 55 at the Harley dealer were already up and running by Wednesday. And I know listening to Amsoil Adam this week, like places were open on Monday and Tuesday. So it just seems to be going to turn into a 2-3 week rally at some point. The vendors just keep getting there earlier and earlier because I guess, I mean, if you're able to sell stuff, it's worth it then. Been a couple weeks since I rode. Stupid heat and humidity. Yeah, I hear you. I think you might be in the wrong place, buddy. I think you might have stumbled onto the wrong genre. There's no choo-choo trains here. Silly goose. At home. I'm looking forward to riding tomorrow, getting the crew back together. Did a video recently, a little while ago, where we actually all got to ride for the first time in quite some time. So I'm looking forward to doing it again tomorrow. Getting the crew together, putting a few miles on, having some lunch. Behind, why do I feel like the model railroad? I don't know. Why do you feel like that? You tell me. Mad Hatter, what is going on? I was told I have to keep my voice down because she's watching TV in the other room. I don't know how long that's going to last, though, if I keep drinking. She's so listening. Now she's yelling to me from the other room. You don't have to be quiet for me. Confession. I think visiting Sturgis during non-rally time is way better. Too many people in the way if you want to enjoy the rides. Yeah, I know a lot of people feel that way. I love rally time. I love just being in an area where, being in an area where all the bikes, all the people that are, into the same thing that I'm into, just all that stuff. Like, I love that. There we go. So to me, I like when all the bikes are there. I haven't yet experienced in our few times there, like it ever being too packed to enjoy the rides. What is up with that one there? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I haven't really felt that way, but I could see where you're coming from. And I know a lot of people say that, but I like the rally vibe. I like being all the people. It's just funny to me. I've said this before on lives. I feel like there's like two different things that people say when they talk about the rallies. They either complain that there's too many people, or they like to point out that there weren't that many people there. And back when they used to go, back in '80, there was 500,000, whatever, like it's or a million people, whatever it was. Like they always bashing and saying it's a smaller turnout. I don't know. I feel like it's been solid turnouts based on my experience and how many times I've been there. I don't know what it was like in 1980 or for the 70th, or I know they said the 70th or 75th. One of those was massive. I don't know. Look, there's so many rallies going on and people can't get to all of them. So some people just go to Sturgis every year, but other people have to mix it up or you're never going to experience anything else, you know? That's kind of the problem I'm running into. I want to go every year, but there are a lot of other things I want to do too. So how do you, I mean, sort of being retired or rich, how do you do them all? That's what I'm working on. That's what Carol and I are working on, a way to be able to go and just travel constantly and do all that stuff. Mighty Quinn said he loved it. He just hasn't had a chance to go back. I hear you. But reality identifies as a choo-choo train when I ride because I'm smoking a stogie. Nice. I know George has model railroad. Does he? He is a nerd. I'll tell you what, Stacy, when I see the super chat come through, I'm going by the Pro Monkey rules. When I see the super chat come through, then I'll have Carolyn get me some shots. Brandon Wall, what's going on? Welcome to the party. We are having a Two Broke for Sturgis hangout. We're all sitting here commiserating about not being there. And I'm sure the more I drink, the more I'll be hating on all the people that are there because I'm jealous. Well, we did miss, yeah, so we missed having, oh, this lady's waving to us on the camera. Hi. Having not been there, and that's a half a shot, by the way. Having not been there and not really knowing how Sturgis worked, we went and we got there like Sunday of the opening weekend. So my recommendation to anybody that hasn't been going should Carolyn, Stacy's making me do shots. But I don't have any shots with me. You got to find me one. She paid. Hold on. Where's my voice? Where's my, hold on. Where's my thing at?
Super chat.
Been dying to use my, oh no.
Super chat.
Hold on. Stop doing that. All right.
Super chat.
I fixed it. Sorry. Anyway. Drunk bird. I got to get up tomorrow, guys. Carolyn's going to have to find me something. You're going to make me get up. I'm going to have to go find something. That's from Hank. He wants, oh, God. Sure. He probably does have a checking account, weirdos. Who's stomping around? You got to give me a shot. Oh, God, no. I have what he calls downstairs. That's not a shot, baby. Irish cream liqueur. Really wish I. No. Sure. No, the crown is fine. I'll do a little crown. Really wish I could have went. I'm only 25, but my work schedule is crazy, so it hasn't been in my deck. Yeah, I hear you. Hey, man, you just gotta like just start planning. Whether if you gotta save money or if you gotta book it out a year or two and tell your boss, like, I need these time off and this. Yeah, I mean, some day is not a day of the week. You gotta, like, at some point you just gotta, I know you're young, but at some point you gotta just do it. Do you release? Oh, do I realize? I thought you were getting me, what do you call it? I don't want this. I don't like Fireball. Not if I have Crown. Yes, I do realize. I actually think there's a couple of them. I think there's one in well, maybe they're just little Sturgis. I forget. There's a couple here on. There's one in I believe there's one in Maryland. That's on during the rally that they kind of advertise the same way. Big Dirty. Oh, doing us dirty. You can't be on here, man. We're having this live stream to talk trash about you and all your friends out there. All you. Dang.
There you go.
Look who it is.
It's actual Crown.
It's the Piney P. All right, Stacy. I shouldn't be doing a full one, but
It's a big boy shot.
I know that's supposed to be a $10 shot. She only gave me $4.99. I'll be collecting the other 501. I just did a shot. I'll be collecting the other 501 tomorrow. Cheers. Ask the Piney P, which are you hanging or are you leaving?
No, I'm just seeing if you need anything else.
Not at the moment.
Okay. Not really.
Oh my God. Then you're not presentable, then fine. Hold on, you might have to try to figure out which side. What did you do? Scooch in here. Hold on, let me see if I can do. I do this.
Oh, I'm camera ready today.
Well, you sat down in front of the camera and then proceeded to say, I'm not camera ready. See what I'm dealing with here, peoples? You're not even on the screen, woman.
No, because.
Oh my gosh. Then beat it. Can't be half on the camera. Who invited the train guy? That's a great question. Somebody else was just asking who invited the Goldwing guy. And I was like, I don't know. Thought you were going to bike night tonight. You said next time when I asked you last week. So you're going to get mixed opinions on this. I think Laconia is a good rally because it has, for the East Coast, it has amazing riding. It has really good riding. Like, it's not Black Hill Sturgis riding, but it's really good for the East Coast. They have some really, really nice roads. The rally itself is okay. I think things are kind of spread out there a little bit. Like, there's one of the big things is out. It's like in Maine. I forget the name of the bar that's in Maine, but they have a really big party during the rally, like for the whole week, and it's a cool destination everybody goes to from Laconia to go out to Maine. The actual like rally hotspot where all the vendors and stuff are in Laconia is okay. It's not Daytona. It's not Sturgis when it comes to the vendors, but it's still good. And the biggest gripe a lot of people complain about is because of the time of year it is, and it was a little bit later this year, I think, but because of the time of year it is, that area tends to get a lot of rain. So you are going to get rained on at some point if you go there for the week, and a lot of people don't like that, so they complain about it. But I like the rally. It's not that far for us. I'll go if I can. It's a good rally and it's great riding. The Kangamangas is an awesome road to ride. We did that last year when we went, whenever that was. Was that 1 or 2 years ago that we went there now? 2 now, right? Because last year we had our event. We didn't go last year, right? Or did we go? Was it in June?
No, did we go to Puerto Rico last year?
We went to Puerto Rico. So it's been like 2 years since I've been, but it is it's a good one. Man, just feel like it stopped blowing on me. So my answer to that is, yeah, I think it's a good rally, but I think you'll get a lot of mixed reviews on it. But I'm not as critical of rallies as I've only been critical of one rally I thought really sucked, and it was mostly because it was logistics of where they had it. And that was Gettysburg. They moved it this year, and I haven't heard much talk. I was in Florida, so I didn't get to go. So I'm dying to hear people that went. Actually, I should have asked Big Gib. He went. He said I got to get him to fill me in on how it was. I forgot to ask him when I rode with him last week. But that being said, it's great riding if that's what you're interested in. There's a few good bars. There's some good hangouts. Vendors are okay. I mean, thanks to location, if you like lobster rolls are everywhere up there, and they're amazing. It's okay. I made it back to the campground, having some beers. Feel free to talk trash. Yeah, we're just jealous. That's all. Just hating on you, lucky bastards. I'm definitely getting to one next
So
year. I
he's in
can't
Sturgis
choose.
and he's watching you.
Big Dirty is, but he's a loyal fan, so subscriber. I'm sorry, not a fan, subscriber. Definitely getting one next year. I can't choose between Sturgis or Laconia. Well, I mean, if you can do either, I would say go to Sturgis. But if you can't do Sturgis, I don't know if you're on the East Coast and Laconia is a lot easier. It's still a good rally. It's still fun, and you'll get some great riding in. We were really lucky. We went with a friend who's from the area, so he just kind of was our tour guide and just took us on all the good roads. You're sitting back and you're like, because you're so far back, the way this camera works, like it's focused on me and you're like a little blur.
It's okay.
So it is a good time, said Mighty Quinn. I agree. And you know what? I say every rally is what you make it. It's about who you go with and just what kind of vibe, you create. Bo Shizzle. I definitely want to do Laconia. Never been up that way. Yeah, New England is it's a whole different animal if you're from the Midwest or the West. Bentley's. Yes, sir. Thank you, Blaze. That is correct. Bentley's is a cool spot. Really cool biker bar. And it's a nice little, it's a decent size, length ride out there from the Laconia area. So you get to do some good back road riding if you stay off the highways, and then it's a really good biker bar. They have live music. They have their own store. They have a bunch of stuff there. Did I get to do Mount Washington? I still have not done Mount Washington. When we went the last time with the crew, we just didn't get around to it. Plus, I know George doesn't want to do it because he's not into heights. Okay. So we didn't even try to do it. The first time I went to Laconia with just me and Austin and our buddy Dave, we tried to go, but when we got there, the road was closed down because of the weather, so we didn't. So I've still not done Mount Washington, but I'm itching to. I definitely want to. It looks fun. What is up, Paulie C? What is crack-a-lackin'? We're all just talking rally, chilling, having some drinks. Anybody else having drinks, or is it just me? Let me know in the side chat if you're drinking and what you're drinking. I am drinking an old fashioned. I just had a shot of Crown. Compliments of Stacy in the side chat. For some reason, I went to ride up Mount Washington. Oh, and you didn't enjoy it? If you ain't into heights or narrow roads with no barrier for you to fall off and die, then it's probably a little scary. Mighty Quinn is only 3 hours from Laconia. I've been many times and always have a great time. There you go. 100%. That's my theory. Again, if you're with the right people, it's always going to be a good time. But I did have a beef with Gettysburg. Yeah, Gettysburg has one every year. It's kind of growing a little bit. They actually do get some decent bands, like actual known bands to play there. But since I've known it, they had it. I forget the name of the place it was at, but it was like in a field. That time of year, it's always wet. It always just rains, so it's a giant mud pit. They try to throw down like hay everywhere, so you're not walking in mud, but it ends up just being mud. They try to park you in these fields where it's muddy. The one year we went, George will tell you, like, we're freaking like you're fishtailing all over the place trying to drive through this field because it's like a soppy, soaked mess. But they moved it this year, and it looked like they moved it to a really cool place. I really wanted to go check it out because the place, it looked like a lot of it was actually indoors. But like I said, I was away, so I didn't get to do it. I'll crack a brew. There you go. Cheers to that. What do I get for being number one? Who does number two work for? What do you mean number one? What are we number one at? Buy me a shot or giving me money and forcing me to take a shot? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. You get a hug. I'll have Carolyn give you a hug tomorrow. I don't know what your typo was. Fly on the wall. So I don't know when my next rally is, to be honest with you. I was just talking to Carol today, and we're not technically doing Ocean City because we're going that weekend to the Hershey RV show because I'm trying to do my studying and research for my next RV. But that Friday, I'm thinking about possibly taking off if I can and driving down just for the day, either by myself or if Carolyn can get the day off with her. And we'll just roll down and just do the day and then come back because then the next day, early Saturday, we're heading out to the Hershey RV show to check out some RVs. So parking as bad as that. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, that's I don't know. Which one would you say is worse? I feel like the place in Ocean City was worse because the field in Gettysburg was, yes, wet, but that one in Ocean City had the massive, like, pothole craters that you couldn't see because of the way, like, the field had just been cut. So, like, you're riding and you're slamming into these holes. That was bad. That was really bad. What was the name of that place? That was a weird spot. You had, like, the midgets sword fighting and like, old, like, body armor from the old days of sword fighting, I guess. Yeah, it was bad. What is up, Scruffy? What is happening? There are rankings. Oh, the crowds. Oh, I saw that earlier. So it was doing something. It was doing something with those and giving me some number. I don't know where that went. I saw that earlier. I don't know what that's all about. That's like new since the last time we did a live. I don't know what that's about. Crown and Coke. So I just did a shot of that, which this stuff is really good. The Apple Crown. And just some basic bourbon in an old fashioned. Blacktooth Brewing Hot Streak IPA. Huh. Is that from out there? I guess that's local out that way. I mean, Blacktooth Brewing sounds like it's either in a trailer park or it's somewhere out in the west. I don't know if you like Kona, but the 6-packs were buy one, get one at Publix. I don't mind Kona, but I don't have a Publix. We are not. The Oasis, that might have been it. That sounds familiar. We are not, we don't have Publix up here. Are you coming back or no? She's probably upstairs, like getting prom ready or something. Have you ever been to the Smokies? Smoky Mountain Harley has a bike week now, and it's starting to get fairly big. So I have been to the Smokies, not on the bike for anything. We went there. We went to like Gatlinburg and all that. But definitely dying to get down that way for some of those events. There's a lot. There's a bunch of stuff that's down in that neck of the woods that I want to get to. I want to get to some of the rallies that are in Arkansas, and I've heard that one in the Smokies is starting to grow. I know Angela Adams started going to it, so it must be like worth it. There must be enough people there if he's gonna head all the way out there and spend a lot of money to get out there and set up. I think they must be doing okay. But to answer your question, no, not to anything motorcycle related, but it's on the list. Yeah, that's the one. They were advertising all kinds of stuff for the rally the one year we were there. So we were like, let's go out there. We'll get lunch, blah, blah, blah. It was packed. They put us in this field. They charged to get in. They put us out in this field where we're like freaking banging over these bumps. Then they had to give us like a little piece of wood to put our kickstand on because it was so bad. And then we went in and like the lines for everything were insane. Line to get a beer, line to get food. So we were like, let's get the hell out of here. So we were only there like long enough to decide it was too busy to stay. So we left and went somewhere else. I don't remember where we went, but that might have been when we went out to that place out on the water that Mandy the Machine told us about. I don't know. It was a while ago, so I don't fully remember, but that place was nuts. And I know a lot of people go there. It was packed, but that parking situation was not okay. Not for motorcycles. Maybe if you're having a truck event, but nope. So man, I've been to this year I went to Spring, Daytona, and then I went to Myrtle for the weekend. And that's it. That's all I've been to this year, which is kind of a bummer, but is what it is. Is what it is. And then hopefully I'll shoot down, get Ocean City in, and then that might be it for this year. And then I've only got one thing officially on the books for next year, and that is a trip for the wife for Carolyn's birthday. That's early spring in April. And then I'm going to be planning for Sturgis. Make that happen. Because I cannot stand. Oh, you know what? Put that back up there. I cannot stand sitting and watching all these people having a good time. Is this behind, or are they still? Is this he left? I'm wondering if it's still light out there. I guess it's 6:42, so yeah, I guess it would be light. I like watching the people try to park. That's always fun. Working around this camera here. It's blocking my view. There's a big wheel bagger. Gotta love that. Keep a kickstand. Yeah, I do too, but you know what? The kickstand pucks wouldn't even have helped that much. These were thicker pieces of wood. A regular kickstand puck, you still would have been, and then like the grass from the field that they had just cut was so high. A lot of people worried because their pipes, when you leaned your bike over on the kickstand, your pipe was like almost touching that, like dry hay. And like, you don't want to start a fire underneath your bike from the hot pipes. So, oh, look who it is. Are you in the vehicle? I hope you left already. You should be in Ohio by now. Where are you at? Appleglide is on his way to Sturgis. Rubbing it in. Plaques of own board at, I don't know what that means, man. 4:45 here. 4:45 where? It's not 4:45 in Sturgis. They're only 2 hours behind. It's got to be 6:45. Am I missing something? It's 8:43. They're 2 hours behind us. You haven't even left yet? What the heck are you doing? You ain't getting there until Tuesday. 4:45. It's still light in Chicago, so it's definitely still light there. Yeah. No, I kind of lost track of what time it was, but it's 6:45, 8:45 here, so it's got to be 6:45 there. They're handing out plaques of, I don't know what that means, George. Had to work. Got to tell the man what's up. I got to go. Sturgis time. That's what I'm saying. Even California is what? 5:45? Driving straight through with someone else. Hopefully you got somebody else to drive. Because if you just worked all day and you're heading out, you're gonna be tough. Oh snap! Was that a gold? That was a gold bike. Looked like the gold digger. Sunday a.m. We left. Yeah, you're driving straight through. When we went last year, Carolyn and I, we left on Friday morning, I believe, and got out there Sunday in the afternoon. Taking turns. That's the way to do it. Get there quicker. You just got to be able to sleep when you're not driving, which I always struggle with. I struggle to sleep in the car or on an airplane or any of that jazz. Anybody out there run into any YouTubers yet? Where'd Big Dirty go? You running into any YouTubers? B-Rodder? You guys run into any famous celebrities out there getting their film on. What else we got here? Oh, that's kind of cool. Fills the whole screen. Where are all the weirdos? I like the people watch the weirdos. It's a lot of bikes parked, but there ain't a lot of people walking on the sidewalks. Little trike action, trike squad. 1, 2, 3 trikes. So, for those that have been out there, where'd you stay? Did you stay hotel? Did you camp? What'd you do? I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next year. I know what I'm kind of leaning towards, but definitely not 100%. Certainly not camping in anything other than my camper, my RV. No tent camping. Don't even suggest that. That's for the peasants. Oh, snap. A lot of people riding with 360 cameras on their bikes these days. Did anybody notice that? Yeah. Paulie C, I have been watching them. I usually do watch their stuff. Yeah, kind of crazy. I mean, the carb thing's not that big of a, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on how good a shape the bike's in. Like, I guess my biggest thing is the bike that I had that was carbureted was a 98 Heritage 5-speed. So I was limited on how fast I could go. So it takes a little longer. But that bike was in good shape. I wasn't really worrying about it breaking down. Yeah, well, when you hire somebody to do all your editing and stuff, it makes it a little bit easier. By the way, if you guys have not watched my video from today, please, it's a 5-minute video. Go watch it right now and come back. It's a short video, but I put a lot of time and work into it, and I think it's a good video, but I don't know how it's doing. I didn't even want to look because I don't want to be disappointed if it's not doing great. So I'll check later. Yeah, Dom's the one. Was that the guy that was having a lot of issues with his bike? I think that's the guy whose bike was like leaking before they even left. 60. I was just telling George today, I was texting George and I said, DJI now has a 360 cam that looks pretty cool that I'm interested in. I have to save a few pennies and get that eventually. I kind of just want to be done with the GoPros. I don't really like the quality or reliability of GoPros. Sturgis is a destination. Being from New Hampshire, I already have Laconia. Yeah. You're a big Laconia guy, right? You go every year. We stayed in Rapid last year and didn't think it would be that big of a deal or bother me that much, but it ended up like I was just too far away from the action. Like it really was. Like if you wanted to hang out down on Main Street or whatever, like it was a long ride back. And at night it gets cold out there, man. So now you're riding back later at night when the sun's down and it's really cold. So you have to make sure you have proper nighttime gear when you're out there. Thank you, Stacy. That was a fun one to make. If I wasn't in such a crunch to get it out today or this week, I might have taken a little more time with it, but I feel like it turned out pretty good. So again, check out today's video if you haven't already, either after the live or sometime. Let me know what you think in the comments of that video. Maybe someday. Okay, so you haven't been out there yet. Car bikes will run different at different elevations. I bet they do. Yeah, his bike was pretty cool. I don't have the temperament to deal with a bike. Like, I don't know how Sam does it. Like, he's constantly broke and, like, just riding it anyway and just totally putting Band-Aids on left and right. And I don't have the temperament for that. It stresses me out. I want my bike to function properly, work all the time, and not need a lot of care and babying and taking care of and roadside repairs. I'm not into that. Okay, V-Rodder, enjoy. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, like drink crappy beers. Immense Coyote, hello from Waco. What is going on in Waco, my friend? What is going on in Waco? So I guess you're like the rest of us poor slobs, not in South Dakota, not enjoying the fun. Uh-oh, what happened? It froze again. Do it with your hands. What is going on? Boom. 100%. Yeah, man. That's why. I don't have the patience or like the mechanical skill to be able to like constantly be repairing stuff on the side of the road. That is not. Apparently, this one wants to be a pain in the butt. Are you guys still like hearing me and everything fine? No issues with the audio or the video breaking up or anything? Cheers to you as well. Enjoying my old fashioned. I'm gonna have to get another piece of ice here and add some more old fashioned to my glass in a minute. What boom. I don't know why this is being such a pain in the. You see if I can find another live stream that's down on Main Street or somewhere in Sturgis. I know there was another one that was on the Zell. Bear with me while I look. I don't know. This one keeps popping in and then popping out. Works and then doesn't work. Boom. Yeah, that one doesn't want to work. Gay. All right. Love the video. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Now, like, am I breaking up? Audio's fine. I don't feel like I am. I just feel like that YouTube. I'm trying to do the StreamYard and play a YouTube video, which it should be able to do. I don't know. It's not. I did a Wi-Fi test before I went live, and it said my Wi-Fi was excellent. But then I come on here and it's acting goofy. So I don't know, man. I'm not a tech nerd. It's bogus. I blame Sturgis. It's probably Sturgis. The video. Dave says I'm good. I can't believe 2025 is winding down. Winding down. Past halfway. It's crazy how fast time flies when you get old. Right? I remember like when you're a kid, every week is like an eternity. Just trying to wait to get through like the school year and get the summer break. And summer break always felt long to me as a kid. But now summer is over like that. And if you live someplace like up here in the north like us, seems even quicker. I got to move to Florida. Oh, everybody's got jokes. Don't hate. Don't hate. I'm getting text messages. Oh, yeah, the 325 XP. I don't know what that means. Not a freaking clue what that means. Big Gibb says he has zero service at the bike night, so it will do no good to so he won't be tuning in. Florida is waiting for me, no doubt. I didn't want to leave when we left in July. Hot, but I ain't complaining because it beats snow to me. It beats sitting on my couch all winter. At least when it's hot, I can go in the pool, which anybody that knows me knows I love a good pool. So I'll take it. I'll take the heat. Yeah, winding down for it sure is. We were just saying it's August already. It's gonna be Labor Day before you know it. That is lame. That is really lame. Sturgis doesn't care. That's funny. Haven't seen anything on that guy in a while. Just crazy. Crazy. I saw the Blacktops put a little Sturgis compilation out today or yesterday or recently. Watched that today. Some of us were in that 2020. Guys, hang tight. Let me grab a piece of a cube of ice for my drink. You're talking about me either. I can hear you. I can hear you. Anybody buy a new bike recently? Anybody? Just curious. New bike talk is always fun. I haven't done anything to my bike lately. I have several things that need to go on it, and I just haven't done it. I haven't had time. We got stuff. I got parts in the garage that I've had since friggin' George was still on here with me. Got some lighting to do. I got a bunch of lighting to do. I got to get that done. Road Rally. I got a 2024 Road Glide in December. Only 2,000 miles on it. Nice. I guess you have not been riding that much, huh? Well, 2,000 since December's not horrible. Probably more than I've been doing. Policy bought one during Daytona Bike Week. What'd you buy? You said you got rid of something. I forgot you said earlier. Missed it. The 08. So you had an 08, and that's what you got rid of? Oh, so Mighty Quinn just got something new. 23 Road Glide. That's what I got. What color? Just curious. You better not have got the Prospect Gold, you copycat. I hear you. Doing family work, weather, I'm only putting a third of my normal. Yeah. Life gets in the way. No, just time. Just been busy. And now I'm dreading going out in the garage because it's so friggin' hot. Like, go sit out in that heat box of a garage that's not air conditioned for hours, sweating. Just doesn't sound fun. I guess that's really it. Nothing. That I know, like, I need to record it and try to do a video out of it, and that always takes longer. So it's like waiting for the right time, and the right time is not presenting itself. So I'm gonna have to make time, but I don't know. I'll get to it eventually. Planning on buying a new Indian Challenger. What's your opinion on them? Oh, this is a great question. So last year at the rally, Carolyn and I test rode a bunch of Indians. Just because why not? Like, we were there, they were available, and rode the Challenger. I rode two different Challengers. Personally, not a huge fan. I know other people tell you something totally different, like have a totally different opinion. I felt like I was riding a toy. It did not feel there was a bunch of things for me that made me not like it. One, like the position, the natural position that you're in based on the stock. And I know you can do aftermarket stuff to those just like you can our Road Glides. But the position that I sat in is really weird to me. It's like forward, and I feel like I'm like my junk's kind of like up on the tank. It's an uncomfortable position. Also, like, I'm riding a stock one, so I don't have foot pegs, highway pegs, or anything like I would on mine, which I need on mine too. Like, I don't, even on a stock road glide, like I don't like just riding with my feet flat on the floorboard. So didn't like that. I do not like the turn signals being on just on one side. For those of us who have thumbs that are vertically challenged, shorter Polish thumbs, I found that difficult. I had other things. I had other issues. Trying to remember, because Carol and I talked about this in depth. I actually recorded a bunch of stuff to make a video that I just haven't done yet. It just didn't, it felt kind of like flimsier than like a Harley. It didn't feel as solid. It didn't feel as like stable. It just felt compared to my bike, it felt crappy. And I mean, I think if I sat and thought about it, I could maybe explain it better, but I personally didn't love it. I wanted to. I actually really did want to like it. I wanted her to like it because I thought like it'd be cool if she had an Indian. Like, first, it's an American, it's another American company, whatever. So I don't really have a problem with that. And I thought it'd be cool to have her on an Indian, like on the channel. So that I thought that would be cool for the channel. But like both of us are just like, it just wasn't doing it for us. I don't know how to explain it. I wish you'd asked me that question right after I wrote it, because I know I had more details, like things. There's a couple other things I remember not liking about it, but I can't remember now what they were. Yeah, gray. Okay. 2025 Road Glide Purple Denim Abyss. Very cool, I think. Trying to remember what that looked like. Bah! Installing parts while filming doesn't add that much time. What? Voiceovers and edit. Yeah, voiceovers take time too, though. I mean, anybody that's watched this channel for a long time knows, even like when George and I were both doing it, we didn't do a lot of in-depth installs. We did a lot of, we'll show you a little bit about what goes into it, a couple key points here and there, and then here's what it looks like afterwards. We're not mechanics, and I don't have the patience to sit there and do some in-depth, detailed. Like, if you want that, go to Raider World or go to Sick Baggers. Those guys do amazing install videos, like step by step. They start with telling you, like, I don't even know when I'm done with the install what tools I used or needed, and these guys have it all laid out before they even start. So props to them. They do great videos for installs. That's not my thing. You're in what? What are you in? Big Gib is in, but I don't know what he's in. In a gay bar, in love with a man, into butt stuff. Like, what are you in? Goldwing, huh? Is that really what's calling you? A Goldwing? I don't care. Yes, George, I saw it, and I had sent her a message already, just with prayers and all that stuff. Yeah, that was. I feel like that was unexpected and kind of sad. So yeah, I sent her, or I commented or something. I don't remember, but just sent my prayers and well wishes for the family, because that's got to be tough. I still don't know what you're in, Big Gib. I know you're at bike night, probably drinking and enjoying yourself. So don't chime in with cryptic messages that I now have to think about for the next 20 minutes because you're not paying attention to answer me. Some bitch. No, totally no Harley forever here. No, totally no Harley forever here. Oh. Listen. Bro, I'll tell you, listen. There's something to be said for punctuation. I could have read this a lot easier if you had a proper punctuation in there. Just saying. Harley forever. I don't know what Bri was thinking, and now he dipped on us. I should make him come on here and explain to the world why he traded us all in for Goldwing. I think he's just trying to. Well, he says you meet the nicest people on a Goldwing or a Honda. I don't get it. I can't ride something that I don't think looks good, no matter how good it rides. That's just me. I know a lot of people care more about the ride than the looks. That's not me. It's weird. I think they're ugly as sin. But raise the hands who thinks a gold wing looks good. Kate wanted to be more comfy. More comfy than what? It can't be, the back seat can't be that much more comfortable than the back of a Limited or whatever it was he was rocking. With a big tour pack, armrests. That's all about the seat. You can get a different seat. I don't know. You got me. I'll take your word for it. Joe's Harley forever. I wouldn't go. Where's Droop? I don't know, man. Droop gave up the limelight. Droop gave up the social media lifestyle. Hopefully he's doing well. I think for the last couple times I connected with him, quick messages, he was doing good, so that's good. But yes, we all do miss his goofy ass on live streams and getting naked and being weird. Everybody needs a good Virginia hillbilly friend to hang out with. Just saying. I won't be getting a bike anytime soon. I just wanted to know what you guys bought. I love my bike. Sticking with it. Trying to get it paid off. Just paid off my truck. That's cool. Happy about that. It's a lot of guys, man. You think about the different people that have kind of just, everybody needs a droop in their life. There's been a lot of people that just kind of dipped and they probably just got bored of it, you know, like some people just get bored of stuff quick. I don't, which is why I'm still here doing this by myself. A lot of those folks, a lot of people that used to be in the Discord that were channel members have kind of dipped too. Remember Dallas and who else? I know there's others. But a lot of people that were doing YouTube when we started doing YouTube way back in the day in like 2019, none of them are doing it anymore. They all just gave it up, which makes sense. Like, I get it. It's a lot of work if you're not really like getting something out of it. Starred. Oh, what's the point? 76 FLH, my mini bike. David V. Sr. What's going on, man? So what about your 76 FLH mini bike? Is that new? New to you, or have you had it? People are texting me like crazy. Let me see if I can get a Big Gib up in here. Let me see. Don't mind me. I'm just doing things in the background while still trying to maintain some level of conversation with you guys, which is not easy. I've had it all my life. I'm an old man now. Okay. Well, hopefully you enjoy it. Is that your only bike? The mini bike? So many quitting. I'm still going strong. 3 vids a week plus. Dang, you're doing 3 a week? I didn't even notice that. And you have a second channel? What the heck is the second channel about? So I'm trying to invite, copy. Okay, get that out of there. Go to messages. Oh, what is going on here? I'm not in the right world. Forgive me as I try to do this behind the scenes stuff, clearly in the scenes because I'm telling you about it. I think what we should do is have George in the side chat tell us all about his new channel. George? Don't be scared. There might be some people in here interested in what you got going on. Second channel is editing to. Oh, that's probably really good though. I know the people that do that kind of stuff get pretty big. That could be good money. Probably better than motorcycle stuff, I would assume. I want to get into, and we've kind of got it going, but I just got to get videos edited, is like travel. travel and destination stuff, travel, RV stuff, things like that. The wife. She's not want to say that. Carolyn and I are trying to do that. I just have to. We have to get out to more places, and I got to get things edited. It's not easy running 2 channels, as Road Reality can probably tell you. So I'm trying to get the link to Big Gibbs so he could be our correspondent at the bike night, and he can show us what's going on there. So if he pops in, send him the link. We can see what's hopping at bike night in Hamilton, New Jersey today. That could be cool. Oh, the live is backed up. Tutorials. Are you good at that? Are you good at teaching? I'm not a good teacher, which is why I don't do good install videos. Joe says he needs to replace his truck. Let's just see what's new in 26 with HD. Maybe find a 25 on the floor. I'm trying to work it all out. I hear you. I'm looking to upgrade my truck, and I'm trying to upgrade to a 5th wheel. Carolyn and I are really wanting to spend more time on the road. This is funny because the stream's fine when it's by itself on the other tab, but then when I try to play it inside of my live stream, it wants to act stupid. Kind of annoying. Betty Quinn's ridden a Goldwing and says they're good riding and handling bike, but I'll stick with a Harley. Yeah, there's got to be a fine. Oh, snapperoo. There's a fine line between just what's happening. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yo,
What's up?
what's
Can
going
you
on?
hear
We
us?
are here live. Yes. Can you hear me?
I hear you. I think we hear you fine. I'm just trying to see around my camera to see
Nice.
your face.
Oh,
There we
am I
go.
holding it right? Oh, I got bigger.
It's fine. It's fine. So how's bike night? Hello?
Hey,
How's bike night?
it's a little slow. Slower night tonight. I don't know how to turn the camera around.
It's on there
Away.
somewhere. It's a little button.
Nope, not that one.
That's the freaky deaky button. Can you still hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm trying to get this camera turned around.
You can do it.
Is the back camera not working?
I don't know.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go.
You probably got one of them silly iPhones.
What the fuck?
Oh, man. Super dead tonight, huh?
Yeah, we had a group leave. Got the
Seems like
union
such a
guys
nice
over
night.
here.
Your boy getting tuned up? We are following along live.
Guys, they're up there somewhere.
Up in the bar getting toasty. Somebody just left. Yeah, super dead, man.
Yeah, there was a good amount here before, and then started clearing out.
Got past their bedtime.
I think so. It's not gonna be a late night. Sam's up there
I hear
somewhere.
that.
Where's Sam at? Let me go grab him.
You got to be up early you're riding tomorrow, right?
Yeah, Sam. Yeah.
There he is. What's up, nerd?
Peace, brother.
Ripping the beasts. Always trying to lick people.
Yeah.
It's a camera.
We were
man.
talking
It's
about
not
you
a
earlier
scratch.
today.
You did what? What you
Stop
said?
it. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, brother.
I miss
Safe ride
you.
home.
I miss you.
Miss you too, pal. Catch you soon. What a noodlehead.
Yeah, the service here is not great.
I hear you. I appreciate you popping in to show us what's going on. You never know if it's going to be a packed one or if it's going to be dead. Hello. It's like hit or miss. Sometimes
Yeah,
they're
no,
huge.
it was probably like a half parking lot night.
Okay.
So
Who's the-
nothing crazy. Like what was the? I don't remember the last time we were both here. It might have been the first one.
Yeah, it was packed.
The first one was crazy, but you know, it was a slow, more chill
Yeah.
night tonight.
I feel like the more frequently you do
Saw a
them,
couple guys, but
the slower they'll be because there's more of them. If you don't do them as frequently, they're usually packed. So it just is what it is. That's
yeah,
cool.
exactly. Yep,
Good stuff.
something to do.
Well, listen,
Got out the house.
hit me up tomorrow when you're on your way back. We'll let you know where we're at. If we're still out riding.
Cool. Sounds good, man.
All right, brother. Peace.
All right, peace out.
So there you go. Bike night was a little slow tonight. Dave's been to Sturgis. So when was the last time you were in Sturgis? Tell us the details. What is up? Alfonso, what's going on? Scott's dad was a bootleg. Salt and juice will prohibit fermentation. Interesting. Did somebody ask about that? I'm confused. I don't know what we're talking about. Dave likes watching everything on YouTube. Everything? Be careful. People might assume some things. Thanks for making these podcasts. I follow a lot of different people. I know a lot of people in the industry. You know what I mean? All my friends are famous. Oh, sweet. I don't have any famous friends. Salt-free fermentation. Well, that's an energy drink. The Beast has alcohol in it. So it's like both. The Lizard. I feel like I'm missing part of the conversation right now. Good cigar. Remember the old pom now sold in gas stations. Interesting. I really feel like the conversation got trippy and I'm missing something. Did I not drink enough? I'm not out of context or description. Okay, then. I just don't know what you're talking about. Was there comments about? I'm not behind. I'm caught up. I'm caught up. I must have missed something back here somewhere. Oh, I did miss some stuff back here while they were yapping. So many. Okay, I saw that. I've had it all. I've had it all. Is Big Gib at the? No, he was not in Union. He was at Prohibitions. That was the local. I think that wasn't the Union one yesterday. I think that was yesterday. Cheers, bud. Happy first day of 2025 Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Greetings from sunny Los Angeles, California. Yes, cheers to that, Jeff Bizcamp. Thanks for popping in. That is Dave's only bike. So I did miss a few, but I'm still missing what's his name's talking about. Watch on TV and I can't comment. I watch on the TV and I can't comment there. So then I also watch on my phone and that's where I can comment. Yeah, I have the same thing. Because I watch YouTube. I'll watch YouTube like almost all day. While I work, it's in the background. And there's times where I'm like, something happens and I want to comment and I'm like, I can't unless I pull it up on my phone, and I don't feel like pulling up on my phone, so I don't end up commenting. So, Dave, when was the last time you went to Sturgis? Or when did you go to Sturgis? What year was that? Where did you stay? And what bike were you riding? Oh, obviously you said you only had the one bike, so I guess you were riding that. Scott's dad was a bootleg. I guess this is where I get lost. Prohibit fermentation. Huh, not really. No, I'm not. It's tough to keep up. No, it's not. Joe said I'm not drinking it. I'm lost too. Shell gas station resells pom pom. What's pom pom? I've been watching and all, and I don't understand either. A cigar. Okay. So Shell gas station sells this cigar. Okay. Are you a cigar guy? Is that why you're telling us this? I come from the In the Wind Easy Riders, you know, the magazine, which used to be the bike Bible back when. Yeah, well, magazines in general used to be a big deal, and now internet's put them out of business, or if not out of business, struggling. Produced in Montreal. Are you from Montreal? Where are you from, Scott? He was doing some work, and had my bike on the trailer. I didn't have to ride it except when I was there. I rode it around. Very interesting thing I did was take a trip to the top of Bear Butte. I thought the only way to get to the top of Bear Butte was to climb it. Are you able to get up it any other way than physically climbing it? I didn't think vehicles could get to it. Hustler was my Bible when I was a preteen. Huh. I truly think you're speaking in code that I don't have the decoder for. I could be wrong. If anybody else understands what's going on, please fill me in. The Model Railroad show subscribed. I am a few decades out of the hobby. I am sure technology is leaps above when I had it lay out. I still have my rolling stock and a few odds and ends in storage. Nice. So, for those of you that have not picked it up by now, the Model Railroad channel, the Model Railroad show channel is George's new channel. He's always been a big Model Railroad guy. And so he kind of created that as something to do with his free time. He's into it. So for those of you, if any of you guys are into that or just want to watch George talk to you, go subscribe to that channel. He's been putting some stuff out. I think he just hit 1,000 subs, which is pretty cool, pretty quick, really quick. Took the motorcycle channel like a year, I think. So go check it out. Give him a sub. He can correct me if I'm wrong, but he could tell me better, but I wouldn't subscribe if you're not going to at least watch it sometimes. I don't think that does. I don't think that helps to subscribe but never watch. But he can tell you if he wants you to subscribe and not watch. But I tried out this. If I'm not going to watch it, I feel like it's more negative to the channel to be subscribed and never watch. But I don't understand either. Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like we're getting played with a little bit there. I thought Canadians were nice, though. It's him, Scott. 3 trains, 2 tracks, 1 run over the river. I don't know. We're not on the same page, my friend. I feel like that's intentional, but either way, okay. I'm just gonna enjoy my old fashioned. Scott had fun. I hope you had fun. I'm having fun. Not as much fun as I'd be having if I was in Sturgis. Is that channel up and running yet? Let's see. There it is. It's running. Probably freeze up as soon as I can even see the live stream comments. This has to be behind though, right? No, it's only 7:25. I keep feeling like it's so late here, so much later here. Yeah, but I mean, ideally, Dave, if you subscribe to it to try to help somebody out, but then you like never watch anything, I think that can be potentially be a bigger negative than just not subscribing at all. Ideally, subscribe, watch as much as you can, and likes and comments and shares are always big time help for the channel. That shows YouTube interaction. That means in their mind, people like it, are interacting with it, watching it. So comments and the thumbs up and all that stuff, huge help for a channel. To tell YouTube that people like it, and then YouTube will then push it out to more people's feed so that more people see it. So Bobby Bacala. Well, I mean, that's kind of what I feel like is going on here, Joe. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like lately the Canadians are not very nice with everything that's been going on in the old political climate this year. I feel like the Canadians have gotten very unnice and hating on us a little bit, but it's all good. Always better to watch, especially if the notifications are on. Worst thing for a channel is to have notifications ignored. There you go. We're nice because we're strong. There you have it. LOL. I had a press pass the last time I was there, and I could go up on the platform. They had these platforms back in 2012. You talking about Sturgis? Where were the platforms at? Like, what do you mean? Are you talking about on Main Street? Because I think this camera is coming from one of those the stairs up to a platform where you can go up, take pictures and stuff. And I think they still try to do it where they try to get everybody to come out in the street at certain times to take a picture. Mighty Quinn's Canadian. He ain't hating. Where do you live, Mighty Quinn? In Canada, or are you in the U.S.? Look at the flagpole on this trike coming through. I saw this on one of the cams, one of the street cams I was watching yesterday. The flagpole on this freaking you're in Quebec, okay? The flagpole on this trike, if you guys can see it, is like thick as can. It's like a big ass flagpole. It's crazy. I want to see like how he has that mounted. I wish I could be there and be like, show me where you have that mounted, because this thing was big as can be. Yeah, so I think that's what this one is right here. It's up on one of those platforms. Then people can pay to go up there and get a picture, like a selfie or whatever, with that in the background, and then they do the giant street photos with all the people from there. So yeah, I think there's one on each end. We didn't do it. It was like $20 just to go up there and take a selfie. It's like being cheap. That's $20 to take a selfie. It's a bit much, in my expert opinion. I can't believe how big this guy's wearing. All like American overalls or something. That cracks me up. It was a big flag. It was cool. I've seen that on the street cams now for like 2 or 3 days in a row now. I've seen it at least 3 times. I've seen him, and I'm like, holy crap, that thing is massive. Wonder what kind of how that kills the gas mileage going down the highway, trying to run down 90 at 75, 80 miles an hour with that giant flag whipping. Can't be good. No, I know that, but it looked like it almost looked like it wasn't on the back end, like where a hitch would be on that trike. It was like kind of like right behind, just like right to the side of the rider. So I'm like wondering what kind of mount. Says there it goes right there. It is in the back. See it coming? Oh, I couldn't pause it. There he goes again. But yeah, like when it came down and went like through the painted part there, the body of the back of the trike. That was crazy. Yeah, I did that too. I really got my steel toes before I got my license. I was a little ahead of the game, but I feel you. These two Billy Badasses down here in the corner riding side by side look pretty cool. On the left looks like Pro Monkey a little bit. That's a giant windshield. I love the dudes that have the friggin' horns mounted on the front of their motorcycle. That's funny. It is still light out, and these people are still having a good time. And I'm sitting here in the dark room hanging out with you clowns. There's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of them. There's a ton in Daytona every year. And I noticed this past year, 2024, when Carol and I were out there was a ton of female riders for sure. It's pretty cool. It's going through a hole in the rear fender. Yeah. Has to be mounted to the frame somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would just love to see the setup, like what the bracket is or whatever it is that's mounted to the frame. I don't know. I was just interested in it. I thought that was crazy how big that thing was. You gotta take that off to travel. You can't run down the road with that big ass flag on there. You would get flipped up. That's what I feel the same way. I don't know. I wonder how hard and how easy it is to put it on and off. Those are guys from Texas. What are you talking about? The two that were side by side? Probably. Anybody been in the Dungeon Bar? That place was kind of cool. Karen and I hung out there last year. It's pretty cool. We got a YouTuber out here filming, snagging shots over here on the left. He was getting some video. That's funny. Too funny. Forgive me. I'm just sitting here being jealous. See how big that thing was. Crazy. There's a chick right there. Boom, that's a chick. Anybody ever get a tattoo in Sturgis? There you go. All the wisdom. Yeah, the Longhorns. They're pretty funky. And the guy's wearing the freaking giant, I don't know, any kind of animal skinned hats with the head on the top, the bear head stuff. People get crazy for the rallies, which cracks me up. It almost becomes somewhat Halloweenish, where people feel the need to wear outfits. You'll see all the different Superman and Batman and all these. Just it's not Halloween. Why are we dressing up in weird outfits? I mean, it's cool and it makes the whole thing weird and interesting and fun to people watch, but I still don't understand why people do it. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me how many people do it, man. Just boom, I see feet down right there, feet down right there, feet down over here on the right, more feet down over here on the right. Why you can't ride at slow speeds without your feet dragging? I don't get it. Definitely go next year, Paulie. You go next year, I'll see you out there, man. I'm planning for it too. George said he's never going back. He said he hated it. He put a video out about it too. We got a lot of views on it because he hated it. Guy's a hater. I was planning to go this year, but then I made some other plans. Carolyn always yells at me because I make too many plans. She's right. I do make too many plans. Now we already have a cruise planned for April, so I'm not planning anything else but Sturgis for next year. I got cruise in April and Sturgis in August. That's it. That's enough money anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of feet draggers. It's so weird to me. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I like watching for it though and pointing them out. That's what I'm saying. Anybody else still drinking, or is it just me? Mighty Quinn is definitely going next year. Just got to figure out where to stay. That's what my thing is. I'm trying to decide. So I'm trying to decide if to take the trailer, the RV, the toy hauler, take that out and stay in that, or just get there a little faster, tow the bikes on the small trailer, haul ass out in the truck because it's easier and faster than taking the actual big ass camper and stay at a hotel or something. I don't know. I kind of want to stay at the Iron Horse. I feel like that spot. I don't know if you guys saw the video I did on that. It's just a really good spot. The owners are awesome people. Like Carol and I became friends with them, hanging out with them last year. Really good people. The place is really cool, really convenient, awesome location. You're only like 5 miles down the service road there along 90 into town, which is nice. So you're really close. And if you had to ride your bike after having a few, you're kind of like, it's right there. It's not, you don't have to go very far is what I'm trying to say. But they also have the party bus that goes to and from to take people from there to downtown Sturgis. So that was kind of what I was thinking would be a pretty big lifesaver for the party life if you're really trying to get out in the evening or at night. Being a cruise at the end of August week through Labor Day. This year? Talking about this year or next year? Because next year, I mean, doing a cruise in August makes it hard to get to cheers, Paulie's drinking. Makes it hard to get to Sturgis and still do a cruise in August too, unless your boss loves you and gives you unlimited time off. All right, Quinn, let's go. Whiskey and sugar-free Monster. That is the first freaking thing you said all night that made sense. I dig it. Whiskey and sugar-free Monster. What color is that? I like the green Monster. I'm not a drinker, been that way a long time, but I like weed. I feel you. I figured deal you. George likes weed too. Him and Stacy are high right now. Weirdos. I drag my feet sometimes, but it's the exception, not the rule. Mostly stop and go traffic up and down. Gets old every 5 feet. Yeah, I mean, I get it if you're like literally only going a couple feet or whatever. Like if you're in one of those like highway backups where you know you're literally just creeping forward a few feet or whatever. But I feel like you see these people coming down and they're like actually moving for quite a while. That they could just have their feet up. Like they're moving quite a distance before stopping. And just like this guy's coming down right now. Like he's moving at a good rate of speed. You're no one stopping. You're still moving, and yet look his feet. You guys see what I'm seeing? Like, it's just weird. I think it's weird. I feel like it's like a lack of confidence in your ability to like maneuver at slow speeds. So you're going this year to the cruise. So next year you're trying to go. Next August you're trying to go Sturgis. This year you're going to cruise. Where are you cruising to? And what cruise line? I'm always interested to know what cruise line people are using. I'm a big Norwegian guy. As far as cruises go, only been on a couple, but they've been Norwegian, and I really like them. Dante, what is happening, man? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. We're just having some old fashions and hating on all the people in Sturgis because we're jealous that we're not there. Silver Monster and whiskey. So you're mixing those, huh? Like you're making a little mixed drink out of that? Huh. Never even considered adding Monster to my whiskey, but it's probably pretty good. David is having a few plans, having a few drinks, making plans for Sturgis next year. You guys all need to make plans with me because I'm going to be there, and let's have a good time. I can't stomach monsters. Monsters Ghost on the other hand. Again, you're killing me with the lack of punctuation. I can't stomach monsters, period. Ghost, on the other hand. See how that makes a difference? Just saying. Norwegian, Icelandic, German, Scottish, and Canadian. Are those all the cruise lines that you like? Dante is doing well. Obviously, you're not in Sturgis. Do you have any plans for any rallies before the end of the year? Please share. The Celebrity Beyond. First time with them. 7-day ports are St. Thomas, St. Martin, and Nassau. I usually cruise Holland, America. It's super laid back. Okay. Where's that out of? Where are you cruising out of? Because we are doing a cruise in April for the Mrs. birthday. She's got a big birthday coming up. I'm not going to say what birthday it is, but it's a big one. And we are cruising Norwegian out of San Juan. So we're going to have to fly to Puerto Rico and cruise out of San Juan. And I'm kind of excited about it. It sounds like a good time. And I forget all the stops. I know St. Lucia's in there. Several other really cool ones, but I don't remember what they are. Celebrity first time. Sitting here thinking about the feet dragging. It could be leg pain, knee pain, hip pain, just pain in general. Sometimes just having your leg hanging like that seems to relieve. I know, but it's a lot of people, dude. They all have leg pain, leg issues. I don't think so. I see young people do it. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. Thank you. I appreciate it. Out of Miami. Okay. Because you're down in Florida, right? So we did one. We did one out of Orlando a few years ago. And I feel like if you're cruising out of like west or east coast of Florida, you're kind of getting all the same ports, the same stops. If you go out of the west, out of like Tampa area, you're getting a lot of Mexico stuff, which I'm really not interested in. Same thing if you go out of like New Orleans or like Corpus Christi or like the Texas area. So that's why I was trying to find some different ports of call. So that's why we ended up going out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. It had some cool ones. So we did our honeymoon in St. Lucia, and this stops in St. Lucia, and I forget the other stops, but that kind of was cool. I thought it was kind of cool to go back to St. Lucia because next year, even though it's not April, but next July is our 25th anniversary. So I thought we get to, even though the trip isn't for our anniversary, we end up getting to go to where we went for our honeymoon on that trip, if that makes any sense. Dante will be in Ocean City for sure. I'm trying to get down there for one day. We're not doing the whole rally because we're doing the Hershey RV show that same weekend. But I'm going to try to get down there that Friday just for the day. Karen, what is happening, man? You are late to the party, but I'm glad you showed up. A lot of people are loving the Alaska cruises. Ironically, I really don't have any interest in the Alaska cruises. But yeah, a lot of people I know seem to be doing those lately. Technically, at low speed, you should be stopping with your rear brake. You can't do that with your foot on the ground. That is correct. Having a good whiskey and silver sugar-free monster with... Okay. Sounds like a good time. Are you inside smoking that cigar, or are you outside smoking that cigar? That could be it. That definitely could be it. There's now a lot of people walking in what is supposed to be the bike travel area. That is weird. That is definitely weird. What is that place called? Sturgis something. How was my punctuation on that last comment? Technically. Well, you should know how it was based on how quickly and conveniently I read it out loud for everyone to hear, because it made a huge difference, and I appreciate it. Scott, who's a good time? I hope you're talking about me, but I feel like you're probably not. I try to be a good time, but I'm not for everyone. Right, Stacy? Whiskey, a silver sugar-free monster, and a pom-pom. I want to see what this pom-pom looks like. It just sounds funny. Run all your comments to ChatGPT, please. Yes, that is great. Oh, look at you. I don't have any money or anything to give you for that comment, but I'll give it I'll star it, even though it doesn't do anything on your end. Too late. I already know how you feel. I know it's a cigar. I just want to see what it looks like because it sounds funny. A pom-pom. Pom-pom or pom-pon? I can't remember what you said. Pom-pom. Pom-pon. I want to see this pom-pon cigar. I wish this was like Facebook or whatever, where you could post in the comments pictures. I've created a monster. Sorry, Scott. There's no way I'm smoking a pom-pom. This is weed. I feel like my socializing skills have deteriorated. I have 5 dogs and we get along just fine, but sometimes people don't understand me very well, or understand me very understand me very what? That is too funny. Well, I would say that is pretty natural. If you just hang out with 5 dogs all day and never see people, that would definitely have an effect. What is that? What is that emoji? I got crappy eyes. It's like it's laying there with its mouth open. I don't know what that means, but cool. I thought you said it was a cigar. Is it a cigar or is it not a cigar? You said it was a cigar. Now you're saying it's the same size as a cigar, which doesn't make any sense to describe it that way. Who's Polly? That's Polly. That would be a woman. He's Polly. Drinks. Oh, that was drinks. I feel you, Karen. Chicka drinks. Let's go. Living the 6-shooter. What's happening? Well, you can't say it's like it's the same size as a cigar if it is a cigar, because I assumed it was the size of a cigar because you said it was a cigar. This is weird. This is going really weird places, Scott. I'm very confused. Again, I thought we were good. You started making sense, and now we're back to square one. So it is a cigar. Now, what size cigar? Is it a Churchill? I don't know all the names. Is it is it a little stubby one? Oh, so you haven't gotten there yet. You haven't left yet. You're eating pizza and watching it rain and hail, and then you're heading to Sturgis in like 11 hours. How far are you from Sturgis? So, like, you're leaving in 11 hours. That means you're leaving on Saturday. Will you get there on Saturday, or are you a 2 to 3 day trip? Where are you out of? I forget. I should know this, but I forget. Can't help if my voice recognition spells it wrong. It's a Shell gas station cigar, which means it's only used for smoking weed. All right, well, that makes sense. That's a great point, Joe. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, okay. Old port-sized cigar, like. We're going round and round in circles. Oh, okay. So you'll leave tomorrow, get there tomorrow. Okay, that's cool. That's a good question. This would probably better help us understand the size of the cigar or the size of the pom-pom, which is a cigar. Big wheel bagger alert over on the left. Big wheel bagger in the building. Oh, you're in Montana. You'd be in there in no time. Lickety split. Rolling on the floor, laughing his butt off. That's too funny. I had to get me a pom-pom. I could go for a cigar, but I'm not allowed to smoke in the house, so. I did have some incense burning back here. It smelled like a 7-Eleven for a little bit. I was digging that. And all of a sudden, I got like very stuffy, like I have allergies, and it's weird. Wonder what I'm allergic to. Probably pom-poms. Pom-pom. Very interesting. Let's see. I don't know how. Big Gib texted me on the side. He said he was trying. I said, I know you were. Okay, not doing too bad. Moved up the chain a little bit. So don't forget, if you have not already, when we're done with this live, stay on the Baggers and Brewers channel and watch today's video. I would highly appreciate it. I would greatly appreciate it. Not highly. I would highly suggest it and greatly appreciate it. Hoping this video takes advantage of it being Sturgis and does well, but we'll see. Either way, I thought it was a cool video. And it's quick, so it's not like you got to invest a ton of time. One thing I would like to do if I was at Sturgis, and that's to check out Michael Lichter. He has a show of his photography work. Where's that at? I'll tell you what, there would be a lot less divorces in the world if we all loved our wives as much as Scott loves pom-poms. They are the coolest, filter-free. Okay. I'm going to have to take your word for that. I don't really know what that means. This is are you in Sturgis, Karen? I feel like Karen's about to rub it in, and I feel like she's in Sturgis. But also, that could have different meanings. So, either this is amazing how many people have came already. Are you like filming some OnlyFans stuff? Like, what do you mean? Came where? Came how? Please clarify. Inquiring minds want to know. I can't believe it's still so light out there. So it's now 8 o'clock. How is it so light out there? It was getting dark by 8 o'clock here. I mean, I get it. The sun's setting on the West Coast, and that's more west, so it's catching light longer. It still feels weird. This doesn't make sense to me. A non-scientific brain can't wrap myself around it. So many people did what? So many people came. Came where? That could be it too, I guess. It could be I guess it could be a camera that's brightening it up more than it really is. That's a possibility, I'm sure. They're on the far edge of the time zone, says Stacy. Guess that's true. Oh, this is so funny. I both love and hate Scott. For those of you in the side chat, if you did not know, the Shell station next door to Scott sells Pom Pom cigars. They're made in Montreal. They sell them over the counter, and he got a pack, and he's enjoying them and the stream, or enjoying the stream, and maybe not them. Trike alert. It's quieted down there. I mean, there's still a lot of bikes parked, but the traffic is extremely slow. That photography gallery is going to be at the Full Throttle Saloon is crazy, man. Michael Ballard is crazy. So I've been watching. I don't know how many of you guys follow Bob and Tam. Raise a show of hands in the side chat. How many people follow Bob and Tam? I know George loves them and watches them religiously. But he's been showing a lot of what's going on there pre-rally. And as per usual, since the last, I don't even know, 20 years, way back to when the Full Throttle show was on TV. If you guys remember when they used to have the TV show about the Full Throttle Saloon, he's forever doing last-minute projects. And, like, literally up until, like, yesterday, they were still, like, pouring concrete. They were pouring their concrete bars, and they were doing all this stuff, like, right up until yesterday. And this chick is out here posing in the street. That's hilarious. That's wild to me. He's always freaking last minute doing major projects, and then he's freaking out on everybody that's not getting done. And I'm like, why did you plan to do it so close to the rally? You own this bar. You're actually open year round. Like, why you had all year to do it. Why are you doing it 2 days before rally? You're literally pouring concrete, which also takes time to cure and actually harden properly, but it's so weird. It's 8 p.m. in Sturgis. That's correct. And she has her hand up. And Paulie loves Bob and Tam. Dante also. And Karen watched Full Throttle Saloon back in the day. Scott likes his saloon next door. These are all like, it's good stuff, man. It's really good stuff. Little thumbs up. Dave, thumbs up. He waits till the last minute. Or he waits till the last minute to do everything. I knew this is what you're going to say. I bet this is what you're talking about right now. Did you beat me to it? Is that why I'm so confused? Red bike on the right. Oh, I'm too late. I missed it. I had to look in garage to see if my bike. Oh, it looked like your bike. Somebody stole your bike. Don't follow B and T. I find them slightly annoying. But I find them slightly annoying and yet still follow them and friendly with them. I actually think they're good people, but they can be a little annoying at times, but I'm sure I am too. But I've watched several of their videos this week. They do okay at showing some of that. I think they do a really good job of kind of giving you, if you're going to a rally for the first time, I think their channel does a really good job of kind of showing you what to expect, telling you what's going on, telling you different things that are available to you. I really think they're one of the few channels that do that, which is cool. So I give them credit for that. I think Michael Ballard is stuck in that TV show creating drama. I agree with you. I think there's no reason to be doing that. Like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you so late to start building things? You could have done this in months. And I get it. You're in South Dakota, so there's a section of time of months in South Dakota where you can't really do construction because of winter. But man, I mean, you could have started in June. Like, why are you starting in late July? 6-shooter. Same. What does 6-shooter say? Oh, snap. We've met Bob and Tam several times. Like, they actually have my phone number and send me Christmas and Thanksgiving text messages, which is interesting. But I never said you were lying, Scott. Never said that at all. I wouldn't expect you to lie. Back in 2012, I was doing some work for a magazine who I really loved, but everything was last minute. That's tough to live that way. Yeah, for sure. All good. All good. Nah, I think they're good. Bob can be a little weird, but they're good. David follows them. I know going back several years, like just going to different rallies for the first time or going to things for the first time. I know even when we went out to Sturgis, I got a lot of good information out of them because they get to that wherever, like Daytona or Sturgis or whatever, so much earlier than the rally starts. They're usually there a week or more before that, and they start putting stuff out, letting you know what's going on. And I mean, that's pretty cool. There's not many. I don't know anybody else that does that actually. That was a tiny little bike. These guys feet up at least. Good stuff. Well, I will say, but once I finish this, I'm probably gonna just call it a night so I can go hang with the missus for a little bit before bed. But I still got some left, so not just yet. I am definitely having a serious case of FOMO, though. I don't get that for a lot of stuff, but when it comes to like Sturgis and Daytona, I seem to get that every year if I'm not going. How many Daytona fans in here? Anybody? I know we've been talking about Sturgis all night. Who likes Daytona? I actually enjoyed Daytona a lot. I like Florida though, so. So last year when we went, we stayed at a KOA in Rapid City. And we were there for like 3 weeks. And it was too far from actual Main Street Sturgis, like from downtown Sturgis. It's a good hike on was that 90? So I thought it wouldn't bother me, but it ended up being a lot further than I'd like to stay. The first year that we went with the whole crew, George and Stacy and Austin and Jeannie, John, Jane, everybody, there was 10 of us, 11 if you count Justin. We we rented a house in Lead, which was a beautiful house up in Lead, beautiful location, awesome ride down that. I forget what the road is, but it's the same road that the Boar's Nest is on. Awesome ride down that past Deadwood and down into Sturgis, every day. Loved it. But it was kind of far from like Sturgis and was like harder to do like any of the nightlife stuff. Plus it gets much colder. Like it can be 100 degrees during the day, but it still gets colder at night. And when you're going up into the hills to get up to past Deadwood to Lead, it gets really cold. So we had some really cold nights going home, even though it was like blazing hot during the day. But the house was amazing. I think, George and Stacy and the side check could tell you it was an awesome house. So that's the 2 times. And then the third time I went, I stayed in Pro Monkey's RV. So I don't really count that. But so that's what I've done so far. And 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to stay in my own RV. I'm looking possibly to take the RV next year and stay at the Iron Horse Inn because they now have some RV spots. So might be doing that next year, but it's kind of still undecided. So we'll see. I love Florida. Daytona is a great party. Don't come here to ride if that's what you're looking for. 100%. 100%. That's what it is. It's a hangout party rally. Like there's no good riding. But I still like it. I still do enjoy it because I like people watching, man. I like anywhere where there's motorcycles and a lot of people, I can enjoy, and some alcohol, I can have a good time and just watch people all day, film people. Yeah, well, You're never going to get that because Florida's not. We're not. There's not going to be any mountains or hills or anything exciting in Florida to ride. So unless you go down to the Everglades or whatever, which the roads are still. I don't know why I just got so stuffy. Like the roads are still straight and not exciting. Sorry. Like I got some allergies kicking in. I feel like Stacy's here with her dog or something. But yeah, I really enjoy it. I feel like it's definitely very minimal riding. Like honestly, if we were going to go down, if Carol and I were going to go down to Daytona, I don't even feel the need to really take her bike because we're not riding that much, so she can just ride on the back with me. Yeah, it's all. I'm like, all the party is a good time down there, no matter where you're at. Like, there's good stuff, fun stuff to do. Main Street's a blast. Cabbage Patch is a good time. Where's the Iron Horse Campground? I was talking about the Iron Horse Inn, which is a hotel motel, but they now have RV spots on their property. That's what I was talking about. I'm not sure if you're talking about the same Iron Horse. There might be another one. I'm not sure. That's too funny. I'm wondering how that pom-pom's going, man. Is my man Scott tearing that pom-pom up or what? Isn't that a bar before the Buffalo Chip at Iron Horse Campground? I mean, you might be right. I don't have them all memorized. But the Iron Horse Inn is out the other side. If you leave the 90 side of Sturgis, cross under 90, make the right there, and take the access road that runs along 90 west, like 4 or 5 miles. The Iron Horse Inn is a motel out there that our friends Andy and Greg own, and it's a really cool spot. But it's like a motel, but they've recently, because they have so much land, they put in some RV spots, and they opened that up this year. They used to do it, they said, and they stopped doing it, and now they're back to doing it. So, Flagler's Beach repair. What was wrong with Flagler's Beach? It's pretty well damaged by storms. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Hope so. That whole stretch of A1A is a cool ride. I love that. I love riding the A1A. Awesome. I just love being. I mean, I don't like going in the ocean, but I love being by the ocean and by the palm trees and all that stuff. It's a great vibe. 6 Shooter is going to be at the Full Throttle Saloon all week. Camped there last year too, next to the big pool near the shower and the actual bathroom. So that's where you're camping this year, at the Full Throttle. Good stuff, man. Good for you. I'm jealous. Very jealous. Some beach. So you are seeing headlights, like you're actually seeing the headlights now. I'm feeling like it probably is the camera that is a good camera where it's making it look brighter than it actually is out. It should be starting to get a little bit dark there. 8:10. That guy had a pretty sweet cowboy hat on. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Sorry, I'm just reading the side chat, making sure I didn't miss anything. So, for those of us that didn't get to go, you're right. I don't see street lights on either. Interesting. Got to be right on the cusp. Got to be right on the cusp. So for those in the side chat that have actually been to Sturgis, what is your favorite spot to grab dinner? I'm doing research for the next time I go. Where is your favorite restaurant out there to grab some dinner? And it doesn't have to be in Sturgis, just the whole Sturgis Rally experience. So any of the towns surrounding. What is your favorite spot? I'll tell you what mine is. And we talked about it earlier. If you weren't on, you might have missed it, but it was mentioned earlier in the live stream. What's the best meal you've had? Where was it at? What town? What bar, restaurant, whatever, steakhouse? Come on, you got to give me something. I need some new places to go next year when I'm out there. I'll tell you my favorite to get the party started, since you guys aren't telling me anything. And it was the Powder House. The Powder House is fantastic. And it may not be the best place out there. I've not eaten at a million places. I've only eaten at a handful because I've only been out there a couple times. But the Powder House down in, is that the Keystone area? Down there when you're heading down towards, yes, Mighty Quinn. Boom. That's the one. Keystone heading into Mount Rushmore area is fantastic, man. Fantastic. You can get a great steak. Everything there is good. Good drinks, great steak, good service. Awesome place. Deadwood, they have a lot of places too. They got several steakhouses there. They got a couple high-end steakhouses in there. 6 Shooter Eats food trucks for dinner. You don't ever do a sit-down meal? Boar's Nest is fantastic. It's a great hangout spot. Good burgers, good, like bar burger food type stuff for sure. I love that whole stretch, that road there. Louis, just past them up on the right. That's great food. Cool spot. Vendorhaus. Where is that? Love the big pork chops at a Vendorhaus. I don't know what that means. What's a Vendorhaus? Anybody? Somebody? Help me out. No habla. No habla Vendorhaus. Big Gibbs back in the building. He just got home from bike night. That was a quick rip back. You must have left just after you got off with us. Big pork chops. I don't know what that means. What is a that the vendor has? Is that big pork chops? I'm just trying to decipher the code. Is that big pork chops that the vendor has? Or is Vendorhaus a place? I think you've said vendors. Vendor has. The vendors. Okay. So they have big pork chops. Is that like down on Main Street where all the foods are? Let me clarify what I was asking, because I know there's a lot of good food all over, but like a sit-down type of restaurant, steakhouse, something like that. Like that's kind of what I was. That was what I was kind of asking. I know the street food. There's a lot of good street food if you're into that, but I'm just talking about some place where you can actually go and it's like restaurant style. You sit down, have a good meal, But I've had tons of street food, man, and a lot of it's good. Some of it's a lot of it's good. These rallies, Daytona, both Daytona and Sturgis has a lot of good street food vendors for sure. I don't want to know any of the behind the scenes stuff because it probably gross me out, but the end product tastes good. So I guess that's what that guy's got a 360. That guy over there's got a 360. This guy's walking around with his phone recording. Very interesting. Neil DeWitt's in the building. Hey, everyone, finally home from hospital. What in the world? I got a metal ankle now. Still have broken fibula, but it will mend, the doctors. Oh, Jesus, Neil. Well, I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're feeling all right. I'm glad you're home because nothing's worse than being in the hospital. So I'm sure you'll heal better at home than being in the hospital. So that's good. We've just been talking about Sturgis and how we're all bitter and pissed off that we're not there. I missed it. Dang it, Paulie. I missed it. That poser in the Prospect Gold needs to get off my bike. I've heard good things about the social club in Deadwood. I think we tried to go there, but it had a long wait, and we were hungry, so we didn't stick around. Is that like on a second floor somewhere? Is that on a second floor of one of the buildings? I feel like we tried to go to the social club. Someone told us it was good, and I feel like it was a long wait, and we were like, screw that. We left and went somewhere else. Prospect Gold. There's a mixed. All right, guys. Well, I am just about out of my drink. It's a bottle of, yes, I think that is the same one. I got one sip left on my drink, guys. I'm going to wrap it up for today. I had a really good time hanging out with y'all, BSing, talking about a million different things, including pom-poms, which, in case you didn't know, are like a cigar. Same size as a cigar. Not sure which size cigar, but same size as a cigar. And the Silver Monster mixed with whiskey is really good, apparently. Lots of good stuff in the side chat. I appreciate you guys chit-chatting with me, giving me something to talk about because I didn't really have a lot of topics. I just wanted to hang out and BS. And yeah, we'll if you didn't already, please go watch today's video. When you get off of here, check it out. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I really enjoyed putting this video together, and I thought it turned out really good. So let me know what you think. It all started either bleeding, ulcers after I got the. Oh, my God. Good grief, bro. Well, I'm glad you're home. Mighty Quinn, thank you. Scott, thanks for keeping it interesting. Dave, thanks for chit-chatting. Stacy, see you tomorrow. I'll have a prize for you. I had a great time. Neil, again, feel better, man. Thanks for popping in at the end there. And thank you all for making it a fun live. And I'll try to do another one soon. I'll try not to go as long in between. And next time I'll make the Piney Princess actually get herself together and come hang out with me and chit-chat with you guys too, because I know you guys like to see her too. So peace out. Stay safe. And make your plans for Sturgis for next year so we can all go there and hang out and have a good time. And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out.